today I'm gonna have a go through Proteus. I'm gonna try and show you guys everything in it. There's 4 distinct seasons that you play through. You start in spring, and then from spring you go into summer. From summer you go into autumn or fall, and then finally you go into winter, and eventually into the end of the game, as it's been called. I find it quite nice and relaxing. I mean, it's not really a game, but it's nice. It's a really cool concept, and I've really enjoyed it so far. It's not for everyone by any means, but yeah, I'll show you what it's like. So you start by clicking on the island. Yes, that's the one. So I'll do each of them separated out. So first of all, I'm going to run around spring and see what it has to offer on this particular island, and get a feel for the shape of the island, the size of the island. I mean, it could be a tiny island, it could be a massive island. The first thing you have to do is swim to the island. Oh gosh, the water is purple. We have purple water, everyone. And there's some hills there, the purple and grey. And one of these stones are quite interesting, so if I swim towards that, if you pass them facing the right direction, and I don't think you have to be going in the right direction. You might have to. I don't really go backwards in this game very often. So slow. It makes a sound. Or not. Yeah, there we go. That. If we go to the next one up here, I'll make the same sound. Oh, there it is. See? And it gives little lights. And that's what they do. More about them later. But you can see the leaves falling slowly from the tree. Just lightly raining. And then all the leftovers on the ground. The trees are interesting colours, reds, blues and yellows. Just for a note, I've got Generate Bizarre Terrain on, because it gives you more interesting island shapes. I'm not sure about the trees and stuff. I mean, I've had purple grass and it's brown. So I'm not sure how it's doing it. Ooh, look, another tone. If I go this way. There you go. Look, there's a trail of them as well. This is an interesting grass path. Just random grass path. Oh, I see chickens. So I'll be going to them in a second. Yeah, that's the wrong way, so if I turn around and go this way. Haha! Yeah, because the main event is over that way somewhere. For now, I'm going to go over to these chickens. I mean, you could swim indefinitely off if you wanted to. There's not really any point in it, but you can. Oh, I love the sounds of the chickens, so I'm going to chase them for a bit. Just because I can. Not too long, though. Ultimately, at the moment, I'm waiting for night. Because that's when stuff happens. So, I mean, I don't think there's much else in spring. I mean, we've got all the flowers and whatever these are. I think they're supposed to be rocks, but they move. So I'm not sure. You do get rain, but you get that in every season but winter, so you will undoubtedly see that at some point, and clouds as well. Clouds are quite interesting in this game, I should say. I find they're quite fun to go through because you can't see anything, and the effect they have is really cool. But you will see that like at some point, no doubt. I'm kind of disappointed that I haven't found any big mountains really, or any of the buildings. I mean, I might happen across them in a later date, but you know, that's for later. So that's this bit of the island. It's a small little side section. And the one thing is that I always forget when I was playing it originally is you can save. So if you like a world, particularly for whatever reason, if you hit F9, it saves it. And then when you're in the home screen, you click the arrow at the very bottom that some of you may have noticed on my one. Sorry. And that takes you to pictures. And you can share these pictures as well so other people can get them. But don't resize them, because the way the information is stored is in the corner of the pixel, so resizing it can affect it and you can corrupt the world. But yeah, that's how you save the game, and you continue just around that. Oh, I see a frog. It's a green frog. My first frog was purple, I think, and I had no idea what it was. Just like, I just didn't know. Like, I can't remember what I thought initially it was. Eventually I figured it out, and then I saw yellow ones, pink ones, and then eventually a green one. Oop, there we go. And I believe each colour, clouds, has its own jumping, see, they just fold in front of you, jumping thing, so, we're high, look at the snow. A certain frog will do 2 small jumps and a large jump, and then a large jump, and then a small jump, and then 2 large jumps, and stuff like that. And then you got the glowing one, which is always white, which does just, like, loads of large jumps. I quite enjoy chasing the frogs into the sea. I mean, you can chase the chickens to the edge, but there we go. A little bit of bagpipes from the castle-y tower thing. This one hasn't generated very castle-y looking like. It just looks like a bit of rock, but that's what it's supposed to be. It's one of the little castle with some bagpipes playing. Oh, the sun's setting. So now I want to find some of the tombstone things, the giant stones that make the dong when you go past them, because it's becoming night. Oh, look, people on a hill. Those are statues, I believe. It's quiet beside them, so it's not like a lot of the rest of the game, but I will visit them in due course. I'm now looking out for lights so that I can set up the proceed game. I think for now I'll stay in this season, but it gives me the option to at any point leave the season. I make a point of doing this on the first night because if you miss it, then you'd have to wait till the night. Once you decide you want to move on, you have to wait till night. Yep, see, there's lights pointing that way. And we're now in a graveyard. This is a proper graveyard. Loads and loads of tombstones, and they make no noise no matter what. It's the standing stones I'm looking for, which can't be this way because, evidently. If I could find those stones, that'd be great, but I think I've gone past where it is without seeing it. It's a stone circle you're looking for. And that, you can see lights in the sky sometimes. The problem is these clouds are kind of in the way. And this mist is really cool. Oh. That was a frog just jumping near me. Didn't see it though. Right through the clouds. And the clouds open up. I do like that. It's so pretty. Anyway, I feel kind of bad because this is a game really for the noise, and I am yammering over it all, you know, I don't shut up. Aha. See that collection of lights over there? That looks like it. And then there's more of those lights pointing me. Not quite in the right direction, but still. Yeah, that looks like it. Like a tornado of light going downwards and inwards. Down this mountain, that was not a good idea. Going up mountains is really slow, but going down them is fast. I think it'll be quicker to go around this way. Wow, that's quite a mountain. Right, so yeah. Well, I think I've seen pretty much everything this season has to offer. I think you can see owls here, but you can see them in summer as well, so you will see them in summer, if not now. I don't know if you can, though. Most of the things are in summer. Like, and winter is the most barren of all of the seasons. I mean, I haven't seen everything that you can at this point, but to be honest, a lot of them don't change much. See, and there's the lights on the ground. And you'll start to see that they're all circling around inside this overly large Stonehenge. Normally they're quite a bit smaller than this. And as I go in, it speeds up the music. And you'll hear the dong that the tombstones were making before. tombstone standing stones. If I go into this, I can't get out. But you'll see everything else around me is moving, time is going quickly, the day and night cycles are just whizzing by. So you can use this as a means to change what time of day it is, but you have to go to it in the first place at night. It's now day, so if I walk out, it slows down the transition of time. It's going to end up being night by the time I get to the edge. Yeah. Try and get out during the day. Middle of the day. Looking at the sun slightly makes everything shinier. And it's still there, sitting in the middle, so anytime I can go back to it. Which is really cool. I can wander off and explore more and see what else this island has to offer. These stones, I was saying I'll get to them later, as you head towards this circle, which is there, they make the noise. And they have different tones, and I'm not sure if that's because they're closer or they're bigger, because to be honest, I'm not very good at hearing tones. So I can tell you one tone is higher than another tone, but not if there's a gap between them. I think that's higher. I think that's lower. I think that's higher, maybe? I don't know. But you can see all the trees speeding up as we're closer to the lights. And that's how you travel to the next season. I think I've shown you everything here. I mean, normally I would spend ages going through, but this is more a let's, you know, show you what there is to offer, rather than, you know, playing, because I can spend quite happily hours in each area, but that's not great for video.